Alright, so when we left off, we actually were able to embed our Start Game View controller into our iMessage app. However, when we clicked on the button, nothing happened because we haven't set that up yet. In this lesson, we're going to set up our Start Game View controller. And along with that will get that button working. So go back into Xcode and go ahead and scroll down to the Create Start Game View Controller function. So what this function does is it goes to the storyboard and finds our Start Game View controller, then returns that controller. So in order to make that button work, we actually want to set up some properties. And we can access those by saying controller dot. This Start Game View controller has a property called onTap, which is a function. Controller.onTap equals a function. So what we're doing right here is we're telling what will happen when that onTap is called. And when that happens, we want to insert an MS message into the conversation. So to do that, we need to get the active conversation, create an MS session so that way we're not creating a whole new conversation each time. Set up our layout, which will allow us to add an image and caption using MS message template layout. We'll set the image to our play image and then set the caption to Let's Play 24/8 Battle. Create our message with the constructor of the session that we just made. Set that message's layout to the layout we just created. This summary text will show up on the push notification and kind of tell the user what just happened. So for that, we'll say sent 24/8 battle message. So once we have that message all configured, we'll say conversation.insert the message. So that's all the properties we need to set up for the Start Game View controller. Next, let's go into the Start Game View controller class. I want to include a sound effect whenever we clicked our button. So to do that, we will create the setup audio function. Inside of here, we will get the sound that we want, which in our case is called move.wave. Then create an AV audio player with that sound. Now, whenever we press the start game, which is connected through an outlet, we will tell that audio player to play the sound and call the onTap function. In our view did load, we'll also want to make sure we set up that audio player. Okay, so now we should be able to build and run this and have the sound play whenever we press the button and insert an MS message into the conversation. So once we hit the button now, we can see that the sound plays and an MS message is inserted into the conversation. So next, we'll actually add some gameplay.